Hi, I'm Wendy Seyb. I am from New York City, and my company's name is Everyday Man Adventures. I heard about NCI in, I believe it was Dance Magazine. There was a list of choreographic workshops, and I had applied last year and did not get in, so I applied again. I heard also through a colleague of mine, Anne-Marie D'Angelo, and she's friends with Molly, so we sort of chatted, and she really enjoyed it here, so I applied again, and finally found my way here. My background has a lot of elements to it. I started classical ballet as a child, worked my way up into a company, and then got into jazz and hip-hop, as you do. And then I found my way into modern here in New York in the concert dance scene. Then I found my way into musical theater. So there's a lot of styles that make up my personal style. And so for the past few years, I've been doing mainly musical theater, regional, off-Broadway, international, Broadway. I had my first Broadway show about a year and a half ago. And so I also want to launch my company again this year, so I wanted to get back into working with dancers. And I'd not worked with ballet dancers as a choreographer, so this is an extremely amazing challenge for me. As I was working in the concert dance world, I found what interested me was being funny, having characters, telling a story, which was not happening at all anywhere else. So that's why I tend to move between the concert world and the musical theater world. And so what has coined my style, dance comedy, because it involves dance, there's always humor in it, but there's always a storytelling element. That's what inspires me, and out of that comes the dance. Coming here was, the main thing was, as I had mentioned, was pushing me, opening up my dance brain again and working with just strictly dancers, not actors who move well. And also working with ballet dancers opens up a whole new vocabulary that I haven't worked with in a very long time. So it's a wonderful challenge, and I think it's also a challenge for the dancers to open up their brains to include comedy, character. I have a lot of what I call pedestrian movement, where we're not dancing, but we're still interacting. So to me, it's a twofold. Hopefully I challenge them in a good way, and they've been challenging me in wonderful ways. The goal is, as I'm now, again, like I said, launching my company, is to create full-length dance pieces that can either be done on a dance company and or in theater as what they call dance musicals. So in doing that, I need to start finding composers that I work well with. And this is one of the first sort of forays into that world. They're all three separate pieces. One I've actually built on these dancers themselves, which has been fun to sort of just play around and see what we discover. I have a feeling that the other two pieces might be connected in a larger piece, ideally 5 pieces in one large piece. So I actually just asked the composer for more music. So right now we may have 5 pieces by the end of the 3 weeks.